Alright, throwback gang, welcome back to a brand new episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen, where we did two things. We finished off Into the Borderlands, and we also finished off Death from the Skies. We are still here in Pitchcliff, and we want to be heading towards Maker's End. So on the agenda towards Maker's End, one thing that we have to be doing is... Oh, sorry, I forgot to say. Spoiler ahead before I spoiled it. But anyway, doesn't really matter. On the agenda of the day is we shall be getting... what's it called? We shall be getting these things done. The Cauldron, yeah. We shall be doing the Cauldron first. And then after we are done with the Cauldron, we shall be heading towards Maker's End. Now this is going to be a short episode. I'm not you by clicking on this, you quite clearly saw that it was already a short episode. But in that regard, since we are doing a very short episode, then you must know. Well, I'm going to just say it outright. We are not doing Maker's End in this episode because I want Maker's End to be its own standalone episode. That way we are completely focused on it. Instead, what we shall be doing in this episode is, at the very least, doing the Cauldron. Every other thing, we will figure it out as we go forward now. I am thinking of doing a little bit of mix-up. I don't think that I am a Horizon player through and through. Checking through my catalog of games that I had not played over 2 years ago. Some of the playlists are 2 years old without completion. Another is like a year old. We will have to... what's it called? We will have to finish up A Plague Tale Requiem. I do remember that we had a few chapters left before we finished that playthrough. There was the Sleeping Dogs playthrough as well, that we have a little bit of episodes left for us to finish as well. And we also have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition. Now that's one that we haven't yet finished as well. And of course, Mafia the Old Country, which would be coming out very soon. We have done Mafia Definitive Edition on the channel. We have also done Mafia 2, the Definitive Edition. Logic would dictate that we should do Mafia 3 so that we can have the natural progression in preparation for Mafia 4, which is basically the Old Country. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for spending this wonderful day on this channel. I really appreciate it. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for the love and support that you continually give. Now, we are close to the Cauldron. It's literally right there. And what we shall be doing is getting through the Cauldron. This time around I will be a bit faster in my Cauldron navigation. It's Cauldron Zeta. In the previous one of those, when you were doing Cauldron Raw, I was so bad at it because I got lost all the time. But this time we won't be getting lost in Cauldron Zeta. Missed. You know what? Lesson learned. Do not taunt the machines. I'm not even sure what's shooting me, but it is whatever. So this is the Cauldron entrance, so we shall be overriding it so that we can make our way inside the Cauldron and get some new machine overrides. You know, just some things that we can use to override machines and see if we can use them in battle whenever we can. So this is the entrance to Cauldron Zeta. We're gonna mark it up just so that it can become the main agenda of this wonderful episode. Like I said, this episode is short, meaning if the cauldron makes up one part of it, you can guess exactly what makes up the other part of it. So it's not gonna be that easy, but you know, I promise you guys the next episode we are continuing with the main storyline, because at some point we were destined to head towards what's it called, Maker's End, and that is coming in the next episode. We've finally made it to where we can actually do Maker's End and continue the main storyline. Eren's storyline is not yet done because we need to make our way to Meridian to continue with it as well. So yeah, we have a lot of things happening right now, a lot of content that we are grinding out, and it's fun to see. Now we have reached the Cauldron core. Yeah, I know, shocking. There was literally nothing to do in Cauldron Zeta. This, I know, it's always as shocking to me how easy it is to get to this core. No, the puzzle in itself was finding the entrance. That's just about it. So we will need to take out these watchers just so that the fight is a bit easier for us. Of course, the energy shield is really electrocuting us, so that's something we have to be careful of as well. Now, the machine inside the Cauldron core is a Thunderjaw, so it's gonna be fun to deal with. I can already tell you that for free, because you guys know how much I love them Thunderjaws. Yeah? You guys know how much the Thunderjaw just makes my day.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
And just as Aloy puts it, someone is truly grumpy. But the way we are gonna deal with it is quite simple, you know. It follows the same principle that we use whenever we are dealing with the storm pack. Tie it down and then bring it down. It's basically that simple. So we need to get rid of that disc launcher at the top and then use it against the Thunderjaw itself. So these are the disc launchers, as you can see. Basically speaking, all you have to do is make sure you're not in the line of sight of the disc launcher and you'll be fine. It doesn't take much. There we go. It's actually dropped already, so we can tie it down just so that we get a chance to go get it. There we go. Okay. Thank you. There we go. So using its own disc launcher against it should make it an easy kill. And we are done. Now overriding the core would allow us the opportunity to override some machines, and Cauldron Zeta is done. And this gives us the ability to override the following machines. Wait for it. We now have the ability to override Stormbirds. We have the ability to override Thunderjaws, and we have the ability to override Rock Breakers. So it's gonna be fun. Right, so whatever you see outside there is what we call a stalker. They're not hard to deal with, but if you can avoid them, it's something that I would recommend. Now, we've done Cauldron Rho, we've done Cauldron Zeta, and I'm assuming we've also done Cauldron Sigma. So we only have one more Cauldron to finish up, which is so cool, in my opinion, that we only have one more cauldron that we need to deal with. So in that regard, all we can do now is figure out what else we can do in this episode. We are 10 minutes in. I did not want to give you guys a 10-minute episode because, quite frankly, I did not know that we were going to finish the cauldron that quickly. And when I saw the recording, it was going to be weird for me to put it was either for me to put half an episode of Maker's End on this part and do the other half on the next episode, which is weird, or make this video an hour and a half long again, which is also weird. So this is the compromise I could come up with. But that doesn't mean we can't travel towards Maker's End, just to see where things go as we are chased by the stalkers. So what we are trying to do is travel up northwards towards Maker's End. The stalkers are really annoying, especially for my travel, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. And then we can continue with our journey. Albeit there are still more stalkers around. Alright, there is my boy. We can continue with the journey together. I'm just rechecking to make sure that I am on the right path. Plus, Maker's End is literally the closest mission that we can do on our path right now. So, if you guys have seen that lovely blue icon at the top, it means the second thing that we are doing in this episode is, drum rolls, another bandit camp. Yes, they're not the most exciting things to do. I mean, jump into a place, kill a bandit.
Said he found an image of the woman I was.
But as you guys can see, we have a side quest marker right there.
If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here, so far from Noraland? I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You, spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better, but be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
I waited for you. Time passing pulls the anticipation tight as wire. How many has it been now?
I don't keep count, Nil.
Don't keep count. Sometimes I just don't get you. Are you like us or a little different?
Hopefully a little different.
That's what you're gonna tell yourself. Shall we get started?
Okay, so I wanted us to focus on the conversation between the unknown caller and Aloy, and then get to the conversation with Neil. So together with Neil, we shall go and take care of this bandit camp, and then proceed forward all the way towards Maker's End as well.
Time to rain down some pay. Gather around this chump.
So taking out all of these guys is basically it's basically all we need to do right now. Of course, once you do get them dealt with, we shall take the journey all the way until outside Maker's End, where we shall be stopping this episode. Then, in the next one, we shall be starting Maker's End. So, at least we do have some. I mean, they're not the main type of content. They're not like the main storyline. They're not the side quests. They're not even an well, I mean, Bandit comes out sort of like an errand. So, but I do believe that any progress we make is good enough because it helps us towards the 100% completion.
Got you a present.
Plus, I feel like we have been doing it the right way, you know, not forcing a story just to keep it moving, just being logical about it. Alright, to get a machine, a fire splitter that we can use. So I don't see why we shouldn't use it. So let's just use the heavy weapon to take out all these wounds, just to make sure that our path is that much easier to deal with.
Get picked off.
Take them out. Take them out. I think I hear Aloy talking about captives, albeit I don't see where the prison camp is. Oh, am I already out of arrows, man? Take him out. Take you out.
That one down.
It's all right.
Alright, here we are. Let's free the prisoners.
You're coming with me.
Wow, they do join our crew as part of the fighters. That's good to know.
Search is off. Fights on.
Take you out. We need to destroy this. It serves as the bandit camp alarm, so
She went that way.
take it out. We probably have just the two left, so it's good to know that our efforts are almost getting rewarded.
Look what I found.
Take you out and take you out. There we go, we are done. Done and dusted. I do believe that we are on the right path towards finishing all the army camps, which would be so nice to see. Of course, as with every merchant, we do get the free item box that we always have to collect from them. And I am just checking that to get the Shadow Rattler, which I would love to have, we would need to get one boss skin, one rabbit skin, and one fox skin, which stupid, but I will get them, of course, because I would want to have the Shadow Rattler. Yeah, but as you can see, getting the metal shards isn't the issue for me. It's pretty much getting the other required materials so that you can buy this weapon. So we're gonna get the Shadow Shaft Bow because it gives us 3 things that we can use for our attack. You know, 3 elemental damage type of things. We can get the Kaja Blast Sling, which gives us explosives, which are really, really powerful actually. And to be fair, it would really help us in our current mission as we go face the eclipse. But for getting the Shadow Rattler, of course, I will have to create some jobs for those different type of skins. But as you can see, that arrow now gives us 3 different options that we can use, and at the same time we do get these explosives that we can use from the sling. So we are improving our weapon repertoire, which again, it can only serve to help us
Forget about traveling
in
light.
our mission. Now we need to go speak with Neil, and then afterwards we can proceed by walking up towards what's it called? We can proceed by walking forward to where Maker's End is, so that we can set up for the next mission, which is basically Maker's End itself. We will be selling some of these weapons because we honestly don't need them. Well, not need them per se, but yeah, we don't need them. The fact that I know that I won't be using them is enough to let me know that I won't be needing them. So just selling them off. I don't need to hold on to too many weapons that I already know that I won't be using in any way, shape or form. Right, so where is Neil? We need to go speak with him, because that's what's going to make take us towards the next bit of our activities. So we need to go speak with Neil, figure out where his quest line that deals with bandits is going, and then proceed from there.
A fine day ahead.
Got too much already.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes. You know, Nell, if you get tired of bandits, there's a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Cordial are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nell?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe, and thankfully it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows. But you knew this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a long story.
With many quick endings, I hope.
Goodbye, Nell.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nell.
Alright, so yeah, it is true. We are really clearing out the bandits camp. So finding bandits that we can use is going to be a bit hard. But our progression keeps on moving forward. I am chasing this fox just to try and get some fox skin. Wait, did bro just disappear into the river? Oh no, never mind, there he goes. There we go. And we did not even get the fox skin, lovely. Anyway, let's push on forward. We need to get our way towards Maker's End to make sure that we get some rest outside the mission marker. That way in the next episode we can begin the episode right there and then just diving directly into Maker's End. Of course, it's going to be fun finally getting to finally arrive at a main story checkpoint, and in doing so being able to progress the narrative a bit further. I also like that my weapons wheel is getting larger as well.
Keep that for later.
Fills me with a sense of accomplishment, if I'm being honest. Where is our trusted steed? There she is. So all we have to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is make our way towards Maker's End. There's absolutely nothing more left to do, which really makes me excited, to be honest. All the way since like 4 episodes ago when we found Olin at that dig site, it was leading to this, and here we are heading towards it. Of course, when you are doing this on your first playthrough, it is allowed to simply stick to the main storyline just so that you can understand what's going on. But I do feel like once you start now playing the game proper and thorough, it is kinda also better for you to try and make everything work. But in that regard, here we are. So I will be resting at the campsite, and in the next episode we can begin Maker's End. So until then, stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall see all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.
Coming.